YouTube, kdubpalace are back with another video. Um, Hope y'all had a good Sunday. I'm over here in Maryland. I'm not gonna lie, we're finna have some snow. From what I've heard, about to have some snow. So yeah, we got prepared for that. Um, but as far as in the sports world, to be honest, I've been on the women's basketball all day. I haven't been watching them. I saw the USC, but they was getting, but USC was blowing out. Um, USC was blowing out Rutgers, so I was like all on and off with that game. I was on and off. But what I will say about the game is, listen, Juju is a problem. Okay, but before we get into the women's basketball, let's get to some NBA real quick, and then we can just go right back into what I was talking about with the women's, right? So look, if you new, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, subscribe to your friends and your family, because we're gonna be here every day almost. So let's get right into it. And I'm gonna let y'all know who my big three in women's basketball is as well. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Um, and I'm also talk about some shocking teams I didn't know that was good. They're good. I didn't know. So there are teams that are really good that I didn't know about. That I'm gonna talk about too on the women's side. But let's just to start off with the men's. Um, so before we even get into the NBA, no, we're gonna get into the NBA right now, actually. So we're gonna get to the NBA right now. Um, so the Timberwolves, I found this was a back and forth game. So the Timberwolves played the Pistons yesterday. And had 53 points, and Kate Cunningham had 40. Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, they lost again. They lost. Let me see what the score was. Let me check what the score was. I just heard that Anthony Edwards had 53. I thought and it was against the Pistons. So you had 53 against the Pistons. I'm assuming that you won that game. The Timberwolves are just so bad right now. It's really hard to watch. They lost 119 to 105. And had 53. The rest of the team, nobody scored over 17 points. They had three players come off the bench. On the Pistons side, Malik Beasley had 23 points off the bench. Kate Cunningham had 40 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. Tobias Harris had 16 and 11. As y'all know, Jaden Ivey is out for the season with a broken leg. And right now, I'm watching another trash team on TV. The Washington Wizards play the Pelicans, two of the worst teams in the league. Basketball is very hard to watch right now. I'm gonna get into that too. But we're gonna start off with these games: the Pistons and Timberwolves. Timberwolves, I said this last episode. You should have kept Cat. You were in too big of a hurry to get rid of Cat because you couldn't pay him long term going forward. I get it. But you should have waited. You should have waited one more year at least. At least give it one more year. Or find some way to get him the money. Like I think y'all paid Gobert. Like Gobert, man, I would have traded Gobert before anything. Offensively, he's not giving you nothing. Defensively, Gobert is trash. He can't guard nobody. He's a rim protector. He blocks shots, get rebounds. He protects the rim. As far as like a one-on-one, he's not succeeding in that. So I don't know what the Timberwolves going to do. The trade deadline is a month away. You see teams are trading as we speak. So we'll see what they do. I think they're going to keep the same team and they're going to just work on it. I think you trade Julius Randle. It don't fit. It don't fit. The Timberwolves, it's a lot of like one-on-one ISO situations with them. There's no team. There's no team chemistry with them like that. I don't see any chemistry with the team right now. Like I said, it's a bunch of ISOs. Yeah, it's just I guess you can say injuries, but they haven't really had injuries. So I don't know. Um, I don't know. We gotta see. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, let me see. So right now the Timberwolves are the 10th seed. They've lost three in a row. Oh man, look at the Suns. I'm gonna get into the Suns. I'm really trying to get to the Suns right now, but yeah, the Timberwolves, man, the Timberwolves are gonna make a move, but they gotta figure something out with the team, or they're gonna keep struggling. And I hate to say this, but Ant, I don't know, Ant might not be an All Star this year. I don't know, and that's wild. It's wild. I'm even saying that, but I don't see Ant being an All. Ant obviously Ant is an All Star this year because of his name, and what he brings to the court. Obviously, superstar status. Obviously, definitely All Star. But the way the team is making him look, I'm not gonna lie. And it's crazy because it's the same team. They just lost Cat and added two players. It's really this. I mean, they lost Kyle Anderson, but I mean, it's really the same team. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see what happens going forward, but man, Ant might not be an All NBA. Ant might not be an All NBA player this year, and again, that's wild. Cause I think Ant wasn't Ant like second team last year? That's wild. But I don't know, man. We'll see what they do. Um, the next team I want to talk about. So Jimmy was suspended 7 games. Bro, let me speak on that real quick. Cause I feel like when somebody, it's like a job, bro. Like when you don't want to be there no more. Let me put this up. It's like a job. Mentally, when you just don't, you just like you just not having fun no more. And like when people asking like what's wrong, and you tell them, you shouldn't get punished. Like regardless if it didn't look like he was trying to play the game against the Pacers. Like in that moment, you don't punish him, bro. That's when you gotta sit the person down and you gotta ask the person like, what's going on? Why are you X, Y, and Z? He had to go to the podium and express that because he probably wasn't getting asked that amongst the team or the coaching staff or the organization. Nobody was probably checking on him mentally. So what did he do? He went to the podium and told it to the media. He went to the media because the media obviously they don't give a fuck about Jimmy. That they don't care about Jimmy. They just care about if he wants to be in Miami or not. They don't care about what he going to do or nothing. They just want to know who he gonna play for at the end of the year because that's their job. They're 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 there for a job just like Jimmy is there for a job. So it's like you punishing them because y'all as an organization y'all couldn't come out as the grown adults as you are and ask them what's wrong. So instead of asking them what's wrong, you punish them. He could be going through death. You never know. Death. Any kind of family problems. Y'all don't ask him that, do you? You don't ask him that, do you? But you go ahead and you punish him for 7 games. You suspend him for 7 games because mentally he's checked out. Mentally he's gone. Mentally there's something going on. So what do? You suspend him instead of asking him What's wrong? How you doing? How's your family? What's going on? You don't do that, but you suspend him for 7 games. Uh, Pat Riley, you need to be fired. Definitely. You a legend. Cool. GM, you're not a good GM no more. Clearly. You had opportunities to get Kyrie, KD twice. Dame twice. Bradley Beal twice. You could have got Bradley Beal in 2020, 2021. The season when they was losing with Russell Westbrook and then bounced back towards the end and made the playoffs. Earlier that year in like January of 2021, he was looking like he checked out. He did not. Bradley Beal did not want to be a Wizard at that time, but Russell Westbrook was on the team. Russ was on the team, so you can't let Russ down. He just got traded there, so like you can't let Russ down. And Russ is a great guy. From what you know, Russ is a great guy, great friend, great family man, all that. So you don't want to leave him hanging. You know, like he came in for you. Well, he got traded there, but he's thinking that he's gonna team up with you to win games, and then when it don't work out like that, things change. Pat Riley could have got Bradley Beal that same year. He didn't do it. Then the next year, KD came out and requested a trade. 2023, I want to say 2023. KD requested a trade in 2022 that summer. Miami could have got him. KD wanted to go to either the Suns or Heat. Miami could have got him. They folded, didn't do it. He played the season at the trade deadline. Kyrie requested a trade. Kyrie could have went to Miami as well. You failed then again. Then the opportunity when you secretly could have got KD, the Suns came in and got him. So you messed up 3 times. 3 times. The next summer, that same summer, Dame wants out of Portland. He's done. He's finished with whatever they got going on. He's finished. You could have got Dame. Dame came out and said, Dame and KD both came out and said they wanted to go to Miami. Dame said Miami or Brooklyn. You didn't get the job done then either. Then the next year comes, Dame he plays, but he gets hurt. No. Dame comes back, he plays, he's averaging like 27. But the team is so bad. He's just playing his role. Then Miami again is on his list still. They tried really hard to get Miami. Y'all kept seeing this thing with Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is balling right now. But we talking about championships reign. I thought y'all was about winning. Right? Why you didn't go for Dame? You could even added a third team and you didn't do it. So Miami, and then y'all live off this undrafted tradition. Everybody that's undrafted is good under y'all system, right? Y'all have kept the same team since then. Since 2022, y'all have kept the same team. Or 2023, I think they went to the finals, 2023? Right. Yeah, we're going to keep the undrafted players, yeah, and see how that works out, yeah. 2 of them are gone now. You've lost key players since, and you haven't done anything to evolve or make the team better. So guess what? You start to see a pattern of niggas crumbling. So you don't get Dame, you go get Terry Rozier, thinking Terry Rozier's how he was playing in Charlotte. You think he finna play like that in Miami? He didn't do that. Now he went from being a starter. Now he went from being a starter to coming off the bench. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, what happened to Duncan Robinson? He was one of the best shooting guards in the league. Well, I should say he was. I should say he was one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA. Why he not getting no playing time? Why is he barely playing? Why he didn't play in the finals? Why he didn't get no burn in the playoffs? Gotta start thinking about stuff like y'all gotta start thinking about stuff like that, man. Miami hasn't been a good organization for a while now, and it's starting to show. And it's starting to show. But I'm gonna move on from them because they're a waste of time to even talk about. Yeah, y'all better do right by Jimmy. I'm I'm so serious. But yeah, we'll see where Jimmy finna go. I say Jimmy goes to Phoenix. We're gonna talk about that too. No, you know what? We're gonna get right into it. KD, man, we have to get out of there. The Suns have been they started out so good to they went from being top 3, top 2 to being the 12th seed in the Western Conference right now. I am so disappointed in the team. I will say that KD, he got hurt. Devin Booker got hurt. Bradley Beal is always getting hurt. The Suns not playing Bobo enough minutes. Nurkic is acting tough. Nurkic has been acting like a tough guy when he's not getting suspended. The best player on that team right now is KD. There are 2 players that's really good on the Suns. There are 2 consistent players on the Suns right now. Well, 3. KD, Tyus Jones, and Grayson Allen. Devin Booker, man, what are we doing? I know you've been hurt, but my God. When you gonna take that step? When you gonna take that next step, bro? Your idol was Kobe. I became a fan of Devin Booker because KD was on the team. I became a fan. But when you start to lose, they should have brought the same team, should have brought Chris Paul back. You bring Chris Paul back, you don't have this problem with the point guard, and the team don't have this problem. Work things out with DeAndre Ayton. Pay him the money. He probably would have started playing better. I'd rather have Nurkic than Ayton. Not gonna lie. Because at least Nurkic is gonna try. Ayton, yeah, Nurkic is actually gonna he's actually gonna put up a fight. Ayton not gonna do that. That's okay. I don't like the Suns team. I'm requesting that KD is traded immediately. 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 Yeah, cake. Yeah. I think KD go. I think we should go back to Golden State. It's written. It's written on the wall. KD. I don't like Curry. I respect Curry though. You know, I don't like him on the court. You know, cause like he beats everybody that I want to beat him. He beats everybody that I want to root against him with, and he's won every time for the most part. That's why I root for Memphis so bad, cause Ja is my guy, and we're gonna get into that too, cause they got into a little scuffle. Zach Edey and Draymond. We gonna get into that. But Suns, man, we gotta KD, man, we gotta go. Brad, and Bill, if you want to get out of here too, go ahead. But I suggest y'all keep the team and trade Bradley Bill for Jimmy. Jimmy needs to be in Phoenix. The Suns need defense and toughness, and Jimmy brings both of those. Like he brings that dog. Suns get Jimmy. Miami do right by Jimmy and trade him to Phoenix. That's all I'm gonna say about that situation. Suns, you gotta do better for KD, and that's all I gotta say. Zach Edey, Draymond, I'ma say it, man. You gotta stop, man. You got a bad habit of grabbing people, putting people in chokeholds. That's what happened. The Grizzlies lost to the Warriors, but Zach Edey is just showing, man. He's like he don't care about Draymond, bro. He not backing down, bro. He's not backing down for nobody, bro. Like Zach Edey is 7'4". I get it. You gotta do anything that would take Zach Edey down. You gotta do what you gotta do. Either you gotta trip him up, put him in a chokehold, headlock, whatever you gotta do to not make him score. I feel it. Come on, Draymond. And then after you get your flagrant, after that little scuffle, after that technical foul, you then you get the ball out of there, okay. You say ball don't lie, because that idiot missed a free throw. You shoot three, cool, over Jaren, cool, okay. But you get hyped up and you lose control and you foul Jaren Jackson hard as hell at the basket. And then you get a flagrant. See, that's what that's when you gotta control your anger. Why do you think Steph Curry was getting why do you think Curry was getting irritated at you last year? Cause you can't control yourself, bro. Chill. Like, chill. Honestly, yeah, you got 4 rings. Obviously, you gonna keep being you as you should. But just chill. I know it's Memphis. I know they didn't have Ja. I get it. They weren't healthy. Y'all weren't healthy. It was 2 unhealthy teams going head to head. But if both teams was healthy, y'all would have lost by 50 like you did last time. And you lucky Ja wasn't playing, because we all know when Ja plays, game changer. They gonna win. 80-something% of the time they gonna win. That's why they're number 3. Even though they lost a couple in a row, they're still top 3 in the Western Conference. Better than y'all. Next topic. Derrick Rose retirement ceremony was yesterday against the Knicks. The Bulls beat the Knicks yesterday. The Knicks lose 3 in a row, I think. Insane. But Derrick Rose had a retirement ceremony yesterday, man. It was interesting. I saw the highlight today of it. I watched the full 17 minutes of it. Good ceremony. It was a very emotional ceremony for Derrick Rose and his family and his former teammates. But Derrick Rose is one of the greatest point guards to ever play. He won MVP. Unfortunately, his career got cut short because of injuries. He tore his ACL. He tore his ACL in the second round. No, he tore his ACL in the first round of the 2012 playoffs. Tore ACL. He went for like a hop step. So he Euro. I think he tried to go off of like 1 foot, and he jumped in the air and just lost control, and that's kind of how it happened. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, man. My favorite Derrick Rose highlight. I watched him kind of towards the end, like before he got hurt, and the 50-point game. I didn't watch it, but I saw the highlight. That was crazy. The 50 points with the Timberwolves. He had some moments with the Knicks. The last few years of his career, when he went to the playoffs with the Knicks, he had some games with them in the first round when he played for them. I think he was like the 6th man of the year candidate for them too. I think my favorite Derrick Rose was probably that Miami dunk. That Miami dunk in like 2010. It was a crazy dunk he did. It was it was one of them. And he jumped high for that dunk too. It was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Like it was a fast break. It was like one of them. It was crazy. I say that. But Derrick Rose is one of the most explosive point guards I've seen. Like his finesse to the basket, like his finishing at the basket was crazy. Like him and Russell Westbrook and Ja, like them, the John Wall, nah, not really John Wall. Like D Rose, Russell Westbrook, and Ja, they're very explosive at the rim. But Derrick Rose was, oh man, if he didn't get hurt, he would have been. If he didn't get hurt, he would have won the Bulls at least one championship, at least one. He would, and I think he would have got them one that year. I think he would. Now, could they have beat LeBron that year in 2011? Oh, the Warriors lost to the Kings by 30. Oh my gosh, that's off topic. That's off topic, y'all. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But anyway, yeah, the Bulls probably would have went to the finals that year. I think they would beat the Celtics because they were getting older that year, but I don't know. Joakim, KG, man, KG probably would have, man. I think KG would have mentally broke down Joakim Noah. Low key, I don't know. The Bulls wouldn't go to the championship in 20, but they would have played Dirk and they wouldn't have won that. They wouldn't have beat the Mavericks. I'm not gonna lie. Dirk was too much of a problem. But they would have went to the finals that year probably. They could they had beat LeBron. I mean, they didn't have nobody that can guard D Rose, and they couldn't. But the Bulls don't got. They didn't have nobody that can guard LeBron or D Wade. I mean, Joakim Noah would have probably. Joakim Noah probably would have had to guard LeBron, and Luol Deng he would probably have to guard D Wade. But I don't know that team was crazy. I mean, you had Carlos Boozer and Joakim and Luol, D Rose. I think Rip Hamilton was well. I think Hamilton was there one of them years. But they had some, yeah, man. They had some teams, man. But I don't know. I'm trying. But yeah, I don't know. But nah, the Bulls, he would have got at least one ring. But shout out to D Rose though. Next topic. We're gonna get to some women's basketball real quick. Wait, hold on. Don't talk about some men's. I want to talk about, actually, Shea, the OKC beat the Celtics today by 13. It was 105-92. Shea went off 33. Yeah, man, OKC, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I think OKC might go to the conference finals. Probably gonna be the Mavs and OKC. Right now, the Suns not playing good. The Warriors are not playing good. They just lost by 30. I just told y'all they lost by 30. They lost by 30 to the Kings. Oh yeah, and the Kings have been winning since Mike Brown. So are y'all telling me that if Mike Brown was still coaching, they wouldn't have won these last 4 games? Mind y'all, they haven't been playing nobody either. They played the Warriors. This was the first real competition the Kings have played since they fired Mike Brown. They haven't played nobody. Everybody, this 4 game win streak, three of the teams, their best players didn't even play. I think they played the Mavericks and Kyrie didn't play or Luka, and they won. Of course, you got to win that game. But anyway, back on track. Yeah, OKC they probably gonna go to the finals if they keep. And mind y'all, they don't have Chet or Caruso, and Caruso is a good role player. He's a key championship piece. Chet is another all-star in the making. Chet would have been an all-star this year if he didn't get hurt. Like, I mean, but the thing is though is that Chet is actually coming back. So it's not like he's gone for the season. He's coming back probably like February maybe. Like Chet will be back after All-Star break probably. Like Chet will be back after All-Star break. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just something I don't know. It's crazy, but no, but Chet is definitely he definitely missed. Hartenstein doing a great job of filling that role though. You know, he's like protecting the rim. You know, hustle player. You know, a good rebounder. But yeah, OKC might go to the finals between them and Dallas. I mean, don't be surprised if Memphis. Hey, one thing I'll say. I think we know who the real baby Jordan could be. And Ant is my guy, but even when Ant is on the team, the Timberwolves don't they can't even they can't even win games this year. And it's not Ant's fault. It's really like it's the rest. It is Ant's fault because he is taking a little bit too many threes. And I'm not like he's taking a little bit too many threes this year, but the impact of Ja, you can see it. Like even when Ja don't play, yeah, they win games when he don't play. But like when Ja is playing, Memphis be winning games, and when Ja is healthy and he's playing with the team, his teams are always top three or top two. You get what I'm saying? And then when Ant is playing out of his mind, they can be that. But when Ant is not playing to that, you see what's happening. So it's like the impact you can like you see when Ja plays, they look like a contending team, you know. And it's definitely oh my god, yo, that's crazy. But it's definitely showing. But okay, she's going to the finals, and the Celtics obviously that was the finals. That was a finals preview match right there of what it could look like. And if I'm the Celtics, you gotta find some way. You gotta find some way to like you can't stop Shea, but you gotta find some way to hold Shea under 25 points. Because when Shea has over 30, he wins. Like every game he's dropped 30 every game. He's averaging 30 right now. He's averaging 30 right now as we speak. He has no All Star on the team. No All Star, and he's averaging 30, and his team is number one. Who's doing that? I mean, LeBron could at one point, but LeBron's older now. No, like he's old now. But Shea is balling. So yeah, but let's get to some women's college basketball. Listen, Juju, yeah, she's her. She's her. 23 points, 14 rebounds. They beat Rutgers by 50. Juju is the best two-way player in women's basketball. Juju is the face of women's basketball. Paige is number two, and then I'll probably say Fly J is right there at number three. And then Hidalgo from Notre Dame. Hidalgo from Notre Dame. But yeah, man, USC beats Rutgers by 50, man. Her teammate Kenny Smith had 19 points. I call her Juju's twin sister because they look just alike almost. They look identical. Can't make this up. But Juju was her. Um, Next game, Paige. She had a scary Paige Beggars. So Paige, she had a scary injury at the end. She was going for the ball and she twisted her leg. Her leg got twisted underneath um, one of Villanova's players, and it was a scary fall because like when she fell, you can see her leg twist. Ooh, it was kind of it was some crazy. It was kind of crazy to watch, but it may be like a knee sprain. Hopefully, it's just like a knee sprain or something. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully, there's nothing um, structurally wrong with what she has going on in her knee leg area. So hopefully it's nothing serious. But UConn did win. UConn beat them by by 31 points, 83-52 UConn. Yeah, man. Page finished the game with 15 points and 9 assists. Stuff. Shout out Page though. Saying Page is a bucket. I think UConn is 13-2. USC is 13. No, USC is 13-1. 14-1. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know me. So UConn is 13-2, and I think USC is 14-1. Right? Yeah, they're 14-1, right? Yeah, 14-1. I was right. But LSU, they're undefeated, and Flajay is cooking. I don't know if y'all. I know y'all think. I think y'all think of LSU. Y'all think of Angel Reese. Angel Reese is not there. No, Angel Reese is WNBA. Flajay is. She's holding it down right now. They haven't lost a game all season as of right now. LSU, great team. They just beat who they just played. They played Auburn, beat them by 10. I'm gonna watch their highlights later on tonight, but they beat them by 10. Um, Flage, how many points she had? Let me see. Flage had 12. She had 12 points, but like I said, I'm gonna watch the highlights. But she been balling too. She been doing her thing, and she be rapping on the side. Shout out to Flage. So yeah, this stream is dedicated to the women, to the women in women's college basketball. I I think today was women's college basketball. If you ask me, there was a lot of college women's basketball being played. But shout out to the women and shout out to Maryland. Oh my God, I didn't know, and I'm from Maryland. I didn't know the Maryland women's team was 13-0. Oh my gosh, they just beat who did they just beat? Man, hold on, man. Maryland just beat they played today. They beat Iowa. Caitlin Clark's old team. They beat Iowa by 8 points, 74-66. A girl named Kayleen Smickle had 26 points, hooping. I'm not familiar with nobody on Maryland right now. And I'm from the area. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know y'all was really this good. If I would have known that, I would. Now it's crazy because they played Juju on Wednesday. Maryland, they played Juju on Wednesday. I wouldn't be mad if Maryland came out with the W. I wouldn't be. Listen. I told y'all I'm USC women's right now. I'm US. Listen. I was LSU last year when Angel. I was LSU last year, but Angel not there no more. I was doing that because Angel. Because the Angel is from Maryland. I was I was rooting for him. But since she's not there no more, I'm USC Juju. I'm USC Juju right now. That's just where I'm at. But I wasn't familiar with Maryland. I didn't know they was that good. They haven't lost like nothing. They haven't lost nothing this year. They're undefeated. It's crazy. I didn't know that. Shout to Kayleen Smickle. I'm not too familiar. I watch her highlights when I'm done. This pod. But I didn't know that. She had 26 points, five rebounds. It looked like she's been doing this consistently for a minute, and that's crazy. I didn't know that. Shout out to her. Shout out to Maryland women's team. I need to come to a game, low key. I'm saying I'm like 15 minutes. I'm 15 minutes from UMD. I'm like 15 minutes. Something like that. I'm like 15 minutes. So yeah, it's cool. I'm right down the street. Like my high school is not that far. Well, my old high school is not that far. I'm not in high school no more. I'm 25 now. That was like 7 years ago. But yeah. Anyway, man, get on track. And also, shout out to Hidalgo. And Notre Dame, they won against Carolina. Like, I watched them highlights too. Shout out to Hill Doggo from Notre Dame. They beat North Carolina, UNC. But yeah, man, that's gonna end the pod right here. My player of the week in the NBA is Shea McCookin. Y'all look up the stats with Shea McCookin for all season, been cooking. Um, yeah, that's my player of the week. If I had to choose, that's my player of the week. Shea MVP. I we talked about All Star voting in the last episode, so I'm not going to talk about it on this pod. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the pod. I know it's like I know my pod. I know they be long, but I be having so much to talk about. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share it to family and friends. Instagram is gonna be down below. Drip God kdub. My Twitch is kdubpalace. Yeah, man. I'm getting tired. I'm finna watch a lot of highlights right now, and then yeah. But shout out to all the women in college basketball. This was definitely y'all day. Football was not on my mind at all. But what I will say is this: Tyreek Hill, just like Jimmy, has requested a trade out of Miami, and he said, from the quote I've seen, he says he's done. He's done with the team. So it's trouble in Miami right now. It's trouble in Miami right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's trouble in Miami right now. I'm starting to think the lifestyle of Miami is affecting the players. Well, at least not for Jimmy. I don't know about Tyreek, but Jimmy seems to love it off the court. But that's it, y'all. I'm finna get out of here, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the pod, man. I will see y'all in the next episode. Shout out to all the women in college sports in Miami. Y'all in trouble. And Minnesota, y'all in trouble. Phoenix, y'all are in deep trouble. Oh my God. Oh yeah, and the Lakers, y'all just lost to the Rockets, and Jalen Green was going off. And the Lakers, y'all should have won that game too. Y'all were down by 20, came back and brought it back by 2. Then you lost the lead. Y'all were down by 10, came back. Y'all were down by 4. You still found a way to lose. Man, what is going on in the sports world? I'm out, y'all.